Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I want to wish you guys a very, very happy New Year's, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this past Christmas. And again, like I said, Happy New Year's to each and every one of you guys. Again, I want to apologize. I know I have not been on for a while. I believe since October, but I've been extremely busy um, with uh, with work in my professional career. And also, we all know the end of the year is always the busiest for us because that's when everybody decides to do cleansings, workings, um, and all sorts of good stuff. So, again, I want to apologize and I want to give you guys, I know that it's the mid of January, but I do want to give you guys videos the beginning of the year. And the reason for that is because there's a lot of changes and a lot of shifts going on. And I think it's very important to note because that's how we're going to kick off the year. Again, like I said, it's, happy 2017 for all of you guys. Um, 2017 is actually seven is the last number of 2017, and it's a very spiritual number. Uh, Aside from spiritual, if in numerology it's a number one when you break it down. So it's definitely new beginnings, new cycle, uh, a lot of new beginnings. So let's start off with Aries. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I also want to encourage all of you guys to not just look at your sun sign because sometimes it will not resonate. Sometimes your sun, moon, or rising resonates most with you. So definitely check out all three signs. Okay, that's very important. Aries, let's see. All planets are going to be direct and have been direct since January the 8th. Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, and Mercury, like I said. So it's definitely new experiences, new beginnings. Good luck in relationships and financial growth, my Aries people. Definitely put your intentions out. Growth and manifestations are definitely one of your, or should be one of your priorities, because, like I said, there's a lot of new beginnings. Also, Venus is noticeable in the sky during the day, and Venus makes us a little bit more. It is a feminine energy, but it's also very strong, very determined type of energy. So, again, like I said, I do see a lot of new beginnings for Aries people, for all signs in general, but for Aries, definitely in the love sector. So, anyways, let's go into this reading and see what the cards have for you, Aries. Spirit, what are the messages? What are the messages for Aries? What are the messages for Aries 2017? January 2017. Okay. So here we go. Let's look at the general energy for the month, or for the second week of January. And you have the Hermit card. The Hermit card is all about going within. It's all about going within, finding your light, finding what it is, or really analyzing what it is that you really want to achieve or accomplish, as well as it's a card that invites us to look within, to find our calling, I guess, in whatever aspect you may be focusing for January. Um, from Okay, so let's start off with the earth sector, with your earth sector finances and career wise. You have the Seven of Wands. So, the Seven of Wands is definitely an energy where you kind of feel like you have to defend your position. Maybe maybe you've been feeling a little bit threatened. Maybe someone's been putting that extra work, that extra effort, and you kind of feel like they're starting to notice that person, and perhaps you feel a little bit uneasy, or you feel like I said, like you have to protect or look out for your position. Um, the seven is also definitely talking about standing your ground, not allowing uh, not allowing other people or people surrounding you to change your point of view or your thinking, whatever it may be. Um, so again, with the Hermit card and as a general energy and the Seven of Wands, it's definitely time for you to reflect. Perhaps the people you surround yourself in social gatherings and outings or whatnot, perhaps they are very competitive. And this can also be for those of you who are single. Perhaps you surround yourself with very competitive people. You know, it's kind of like when you go out with a bunch of, or in a group of friends, and everyone happens to be single. You have those that are laid back, you have those that are blank, right in your face, and you have those other ones that are just competitive. They might not even physically be attracted to a certain type of person, but just because they see you're attracted to them, they feel like they have to prove something or like they can get them versus, you. Um, so just be very mindful about that and the people you surround yourself with. Okay, it's good. Competition is always good. As a Capricorn myself, I find that it pushes us, to do better and to strive. But competition, over competition is not that good, especially if it's not in good spirits. Okay. So, anyways, moving on. I went on a rant. So you have the Knight of Pentacles when it comes to your air element, which is communication, how you communicate with other people. For those of you who are single, I see you perhaps being interested in a earth sign. And the earth signs are Capricorn, Taurus, and uh, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Sorry, completely went blank. Virgos. So perhaps you are interested in a Capricorn, in a Taurus, or in a Virgo, female or male. It can be both male or female because it is a general reading. And also with the Seven of Wands, I'm kind of sensing like you are definitely interested uh, in an earth sign. And, earth signs are very particular when it comes to basically anything, whether it's career wise, whether it's romance, whatever it is. They're very analytical and very tactical in their approach. Therefore, a lot of other signs would see them as, I guess, slow in their approach or slow in acting. But it's not so much in slowness. As an earth sign, it's more of a we kind of break it down, we kind of analyze you, and we kind of see, is this person worthwhile? Is this person, earth signs don't really like to waste their time on flimsy or, people that are just very flighty. So definitely it can be a representation of you being interested in an earth sign. And again, with the Seven of Wands, there's definitely some type of competition. The Five and the Seven of Wands, especially in this deck, I find it very much a combative type of energy. Kind of like you having to fight off competition, or like I said, stand your ground and stand in your beliefs in or whatnot, and don't back down from it. But also, I see it like you striving to prove to this earth sign that you're definitely, that you're definitely a boyfriend or girlfriend material. Um, Again, like I said, earth signs are definitely very particular when it comes to dating. And if they don't see it becoming monogamous, then they're definitely not interested. Um, because you are a fire sign, this can very well, represent you, Aries, because it is wands, and it's kind of like you standing or trying to prove yourself in a way to this earth sign, but this earth sign, it's not looking towards you, it's actually looking the other way. Not sure if you can see. And again, like I said, your challenge for January is the Three of Swords. So perhaps the person, this earth sign that's looking away from you, that is looking away from you, it's looking more towards the Three of Swords. So perhaps it's not so much as a challenge. It's not so much of hurt that you've been through or that you are trying to heal, but it's more like this earth sign is trying to heal from this either betrayal or very strong loss. Because the Three of Swords is definitely heartbreak. It's definitely, sorrow and tears. So, again, like I said, if you have been dealing with an earth sign, and this can also be a person that you speak to or that you talk to or communicate with back and forth, because this earth sign is definitely in your air element, which has to do with communication, how you will communicate with people throughout the month of January going into February. So maybe perhaps there's going to be a lot of communication with an earth sign, or not necessarily an earth sign. It can also be their moon or rising, earth. So it can be like an air sign, but their moon or rising is earth. More elements are earth elements. And again, like I said, it's looking towards the Three of Swords. So it's like perhaps you kind of guide them, or you've kind of been, a male friend for them or a female friend for them, in guiding them through their dark time or through their difficulties when it comes to matters of the heart. Okay. So then for with the element of water, has to do with emotions and passions and the home life. You have the star, and the star is all about new beginnings. It's about having so dearly that hope, that wishing, that wish fulfillment, and it's actually giving you the green light. Like it will manifest throughout. Again, like I said, the third week of January going into February. There's definitely a new beginning here, and also this can also represent a new start. So perhaps for those of you who are in relationships and you've been having a difficult time, or you guys have just not been seeing eye to eye with the star, it's definitely replenishing, starting again, starting anew. Definitely, like I said, the star to me speaks a lot about new beginnings and will fulfillment. Sorry, wish fulfillment. So definitely, look into. Okay, I'm being told if there's something that you really want to achieve for 2017, write it down is what I'm hearing. Write it down. And the reason for that is because one thing is to have it in mind, and the other thing is to either speak it into life, or writing it down. Writing it down makes it real, because it's not just in your mental anymore or in your mental capacity, but it's actually in the material sense. So I'm hearing write it down. Whatever goal you want to achieve for 2017, definitely write it down or speak about it. Speak about it with other friends or whatnot. And what you're doing is you're actually setting yourself up for it to manifest, okay? Because you're speaking about it as in projecting that, wanting or that desire. And again, like I said, your spiritual advice, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So as a spiritual advice, I definitely see a lot of growth for Aries in the month of January going into February. And in general, I actually see a lot of financial stability for a lot of the sun, a lot of the zodiac signs. But one of the, there is some in the zodiac sign that will become extremely financial independent in 2017, and I definitely see that for Aries people. So definitely, as a spiritual advice, an ace is always new beginning, the seed, planting the seed, again, going and taking action. It's like number one, from beginning from one, you go to 10. So definitely put your intentions out there and focus on really what you want to achieve for 2017. And more than likely, I can guarantee you, when it comes to financial stability, by the end of this year, you will definitely be doubling up on your income. Okay. So once again, I hope this resonates to you. If it does, definitely let me know. I'm always interested in knowing, how the cards connect with people. So definitely comment below. I ask you guys to share, like, subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely be putting out readings for February for Valentine's Day. So you guys definitely look out for that, okay? Want to wish you guys the very, very best, and I will see you soon. Bye.